in space, right? So we're thinking, all right, they're in space. So why don't they just take a shuttle to the other one's spaceship? Because this is what authors do, like, for fun at brunch, because giant nerds. Like, okay, well, they can't take a shuttle across because they're in an emergency situation, because, like, all right, they're on the run from something. What are they on the run from? Planet attacked. Okay, now we're beginning to get somewhere. Is it urgent enough? Not really. Plague as well, also, because plague is never a bad addition to a book, right? And I was saying out loud on the train the other day to my husband, I was talking about writing a post-apocalypse book, and I was like, dude, as soon as I can figure out a really good way to dispose of a huge number of bodies, I'm writing a plague book. And I realised then that the people near me had only heard, as soon as I find out a way to dispose of a huge number of bodies, and they're all looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, that's right, I only look smiley and friendly. But anyway, so, you know, add in plague, add in mad artificial intelligence, and it just kind of began to grow, and it just began to grow for fun. And the moment when it really kind of like the spark turned into a flame was when we started thinking more about the computer, Aiden, and thinking about the fact that the damage it has taken means that the way that it experiences things and reports things is different to everyone else. So, you know, if there's zero gravity, the words start to float. If there's a fighter pilot scene in space, the words fly through the air like the shuttles do. And then it all kind of began to snowball into this weirder and weirder book, to the point that we legit thought there was absolutely no way this thing was going to be published. Like, we were confident, because even though we loved it, you know, the production costs on something like this, right? Like, it's going to take, I mean, it sounds silly, but like phenomenal amounts of black ink, which is really expensive, all the design, it's going to be a very thick book, like all of these practical reasons why it's not going to work. And so we just wrote it for fun. Like, we just wrote it for playtime because we both had other projects on the go, and kind of sent it to Marie because we told her about it and she was like, show me. And then Marie liked it, and we sort of began to think, oh, like maybe it's a thing. But like, no one was as surprised as we were when we found an editor who, instead of thinking that we were just completely insane, like mistook us for geniuses instead, and was like, oh, this is so weird, it must be something special. Fool. No, we dedicated book 2 to her. She's amazing.